If you're very new to us, just want to mention to us, like I used to be the head of developer relations. I want good standards quality community. For us, we adhere very closely to Rust community, regardless where you come from, what knowledge you come. We want to treat you fair, and we always look for contributions or even speaking spot like there. As mentioned earlier, Rust is a very opinionated language. If you don't know. It's okay for us to love, but it's okay for us to debate. Here, I have met people that absolutely want to destroy Rust. It's okay, that's fine. I'm okay with it. We're okay with it. You can present your point. We want to be an inclusive environment where we can talk about fundamentals, deep topics. I also can talk about like what I used to work at New Relic. I also can talk about why we rewrote certain things in Rust too. So I can talk about that too. We're always looking for community knowledge. If you use Rust in production, please do share. I've seen it in other countries. And also, one of the biggest problems in Rust, especially in Southeast Asia, is just more awareness and enablement right there. We have a packed agenda. We're slightly a bit late, but if you come here, I'm going to be the timekeeper here. You have to finish the talk on in time right there. So, what our sponsor? Thank you, Jay, for being our sponsor today. Before we flip to the deck, as mentioned earlier, for the speakers, if you can finish under 20 minutes, even better. But if not, we've got to out relatively. Today we have some really solid topics. First, we're going to cover some Rust really powerful features, which is iterators, pattern matching, and quite an advanced topic on polymorphism. And I'm going to end with, if you ever attended our previous session, I'll always end the session with chili crab Rust. We're going to have fun. We're going to test your knowledge, pay attention, and just test your knowledge on Rust coding like that. After that, networking chats and stuff like that. Okay? Now, I'm just going to flip over very quickly, bear with me. All right, Jay, 5 minutes.
We'll try to take 5 minutes. Okay, so, hi everyone, nice to meet you. If you don't know what this space is or whatnot, my name is Jay. I'm from the investment team here at Antler. We are a global early stage VC. Oh, great, the mic. That sound like the S, so I need a mic. Yeah, so we are a global stage VC that runs very early stage. We run a founder residency program and do early stage investments for tech startups. So the thesis, we back founders from day zero, all the way from before the ideas are even formed, before they find a co-founder, all the way to achieve greatness, which means an exit at Series A or an IPO, whichever goes on next. A little bit about us. We opened in 2018. We are offices worldwide, about 28 offices as of current this month, probably 30 by next year. We have probably made about 1,000 investments by next year as well in the past 6 to 7 years. Yeah, so we have a global audience, we build for global markets and whatnot. A little bit more in depth about what makes us different. Whereas for early stage accelerators and incubators like Y Combinator and Techstars, which you guys have been more familiar with, they kind of do their investments and provide their guidance at a bit later stage when teams are already formed, the idea already has been brought to market and there's some traction. Whereas we do everything way before that. And of course, we can also see later stage venture capital firms, as well as private equity where it goes closer towards an IPO and exit. We invest in solo founders as well as teams. And so our residency brings you from zero to seed in ideally 6 months. So you not only have team and idea formation, and then you receive our pre-seed investment, bring the investment committee at the end of the program, but we continue to support you with your go-to-market, eventual country expansion, as well as fundraising. So in the residency program itself, which Steve is a part of, that's why you guys are here, it's about 10 weeks. You will find your co-founder, validate your idea, and build traction within this program, and the guidance of our partners with lots of experience, as well as network advisors and the local team here as well. In Singapore as well, so we started from Singapore, and we started from Singapore even though we are international. This is also the local waters where you see many people of different races, nationalities walking around. We have about 770 founders that go through the program, but locally 150 portfolio companies. And as you can see, usually founders that join us have about 10 plus years of working experience. So they might have a bit less, but you need to have a very strong domain or functional spike in that regards. So definitely not fresh grads coming to look to try things. It's really about here being seasoned people who not only can build things, but also willing and desiring to do so. We work with exciting and talented founders. These are some of the founders that we have invested in over the past few years. So you can see, I think, the person I know personally, probably Bintang, the co-founder of Homage, and he's one of the biggest caregiving companies here in Singapore, the startup. So yeah, it's a few of them, and they've come from multiple companies as well. Most of them also serial entrepreneurs, startup operators, country managers, and whatnot. We are industry agnostic, so we invest in almost everything. I think like other than space tech, hardware driven, and a bit early stage for us, a bit late stage for us. We really invest in anything that's tech enabled as well as tech driven. So you can see some of the sectors that we group there and invested in recently over the past few years, as well as the follow-on investors that we have. So we have a very tight pool of connections with the other stage VCs. So the players Goya, 15, all the way to 1 million and whatnot. These are some of our top popular companies: Aerodo, Colope, Home-Base, Rivero. They're all post-Series A companies. Over the past 6 years, they've gone quite well. I think the highlight probably would be Aerodo, the Eastern company. For you guys who travel quite a bit, quite often, you probably know about them, first Eastern company in the world. As of their next phase, which you're planning to do next year, they'll most likely be the first unicorn that Antler has produced. Other portfolio companies, a bit more earlier stage, done in the later few years, Cashier, the Bitcoin system, for example, some that you might guys be familiar with. And this is our leadership team here. So in Southeast Asia, we have our managing partner in the Singapore team. We have Winnie, who is formerly the founding team at Property Guru, who on Alibaba, as well as other partners in the region, such as Eric in Vietnam, Agong in Indonesia, and Frank in Malaysia. Oh my god, this one's better. And we also have recently onboarded to our venture partner, Xiaoning, who's the founder of Angel Central, Singapore's oldest Angels Network, as well as Gen. So beyond just the team here, we also have an unparalleled network of global advisors, ranging from white companies as well. So usually when they are investment, we're connecting with these advisors, both in terms of helping go-to-market, advising on strategy, product, marketing, the list goes on. It really depends on what you guys need and what we can provide for you. This particularly Southeast Asia, so a few big names you can see there: Aaron Tamokaro, Antler is from Spotify and whatnot. So if you are interested in applying, I will be screening you guys. It's my main job here, doing due diligence and new sourcing for founders to join the program. You apply online on our website, you probably take about 1 or 2 interviews with us. If you have an idea, maybe potentially 1 more interview. And that's about it. It's about a 2-week process, very quick. So if you guys are interested in doing something, let me know. Some of the key facts: our next program begins on 26th of February. Applications will already open, and so if you guys want to leave the current jobs that are going and build something new with us, feel free to apply to scan the QR code, which I'm sure none of you actually do. But if you want a referral and you want to speak to Steve and whoever else about their experiences so far, or you speak to me later, I'll be hanging around in the office. Let me know, and yeah, that's it. Cool. And I'm happy to take any questions you guys might have.
You guys want to ask questions?
Probably not.
No? Okay, for full transparency, I am here. I'm part of this. But if you guys want to ask questions, Jay will hang around. He's actually busy working. But feel free to kind of ask us questions, okay? Again, you can also ask me too on my personal experience. Okay, cool. Now, just recap before we go full on the steam. Thank you so much. Thank you. Washroom is over there. Do not cross that barrier. If not, we get into trouble. Do not cross that barrier over there. Be mindful, people are walking around here. You can see everyone's hustling very hard. Please also silence your phone. Okay, thank you. All right, let's go to our first one.